Hello everyone. There are some books that entertain you. There are some books that give you facts. But then there are some books that actually change you. And these are those books. So here I am with a list of 5 books that didn't just change how I think, but they completely changed how I live. Hey, I'm Aditya Garg. I make content on self help, life lessons, and mindset, the kind I wish someone shared with me earlier. These books help me understand myself better, and these books can help you too. I'm someone who reads a lot, experiments, and share what actually works. Okay, so the first book we're gonna talk about is this one, Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. Now, this is a very good book, and that is the reason why I have already made a video about this book where I talk about this in much more detail. If you want to check that out, you can click on the link in the description below. So, in this book, Viktor Frankl, the person who survived the Holocaust, talks about his experiences in the concentration camp. He talks about hope, he talks about the importance of purpose in life. He tells us how those people who had any purpose, be it their friends, their family, the research work which they left, or any other thing, that actually helped them survive the Holocaust. So, this is a must read book, and if you're feeling lost or hopeless or just you want some teachings in life, then I would recommend this book as it is a must read. The second book I'm going to talk about is this one, Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, and I'm sure you would have heard about this book because it's a very popular book, and there is a reason behind it because this is not just a book, it's like sitting in front of a person who doesn't let you feel sorry for yourself. In this book, David Goggins is extremely honest about his childhood trauma, his struggle with his fitness levels, and what struggle he had with his life, and how he used those struggles to actually build unbreakable mental strength. So, if you want a book where you want to feel connected to the writer, you want to feel as if someone is actually talking to you, guiding you, understanding you, or you want to build discipline that lasts for life and not just for 1 or 2 days, then I suggest you to read this book and give it a try. I'm surely it will help you in ways that you wouldn't even imagine. So now if I had to pick a favorite, it would be this book. This is How Do You Live by Genzaburō Yoshino, and it is my favorite book because it's not just a book, it's like a warm movie in form of pages, and it's one of those rare books which you wish never ever ends. And it is just a very brilliant book. We follow a boy named Copper in this book, and he deals with friendships, mistakes. He learns about new things in his life, and he shares it with his uncle, who actually writes letters to him after every chapter, which you will see in this book. And it's a very lovely and light-hearted book. It's a perfect combination of education and entertainment, and it is just a must-read book. And this is one of those books which you have to read it to experience it. I cannot tell you about it much more. So just read it and you will know what I'm talking about. Okay, so now time for next book, which is Courage to be Disliked, and it is one of those books that actually hit you hard. It is because it's a book which has a lot of contradicting ideas at first, a lot of ideas which you don't usually agree with, but you understand those ideas only when you sit with it, you think with it, and it's like a challenge. This book challenges you to think deeply. It's not like you read it, close the book, and then you forget it. You actually have to think about the ideas which are presented in this book to actually understand what the author is talking about. This book is in form of dialogue between a philosopher and a student, and it has a lot of beliefs which I'm sure most of you will not agree with, but only when you sit with this book, only when you think about it, it will start making sense. So if you want a book that can challenge you, that can make you think and actually train your brain a little more, this book is for you. And in this book, it is written behind that this single book can change your life, and I truly believe in that. But for that, you have to just read this book and experience it yourself. So the fifth and the final book we're going to talk about is this one. This is I Want to Die But I Want to Eat Tteokbokki, and this is not the usual self-help book which I talked about earlier. This is a book about mental health, and it is a very underrated book, as the name also suggests. And it is a book about author who shares her experiences with her mental health issues. This is in form of dialogue with her psychologist, and through this book we understand a lot about her anxiety, her mental health issues, what she's going through, and at many point I'm sure most of you will relate with it. So it is a book which not just helps you develop empathy for others, but it helps you develop empathy for yourself. And it is a very good read, and I'm very confident that once you guys start reading this book, you will be very interested and you will look forward to reading it once again. So do give it a read. It's a very good book which I would suggest all of you to read. Okay, so these were the list of 5 books that I wanted to share with you. If you guys have any more books which you want to recommend and help others with, then you can share those books in the comments below. And tell me what you think about this video. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel Globe Desk by the Garg for more such content. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you.